Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Hijab Akbar Kwali and I am a student of Rehan School Korangi campus. So today's we have the again very honorable and grateful guest whose name is Ma'am Lisa Mary. So let's go and about herself and about her life journey. So welcome to our guest. Hello ma'am, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Is there any way that you can put your words up on the screen so that I'm understanding you correctly on your questions?
Yes, I when I ask you a question, so my question is show your screen.
Okay, okay,
Yes.
great. Thank you.
Okay, first of all, I want to thank you to come in my show and give me your valuable time.
Oh, you bet. Thank you for having me.
Okay. Okay, so my first question from you. Can you tell us about yourself and how you developed your passion for being a creator?
Um, I've always been drawn to expressing myself creatively. Whether it's through storytelling or digital content or through art. My passion for creation stems from a desire to connect with others and share perspectives that inspire, challenge, and resonate. So, okay.
Okay, thank you for your answer. So my next question from you. What inspired you to incorporate your love for babies into your online presence?
My fur babies, they're my constant companions. They follow me everywhere, teaching me about unconditional love, patience, and the simple joys of life. So, sharing stories and the happiness that they bring me, it feels natural, allowing me to connect with fellow pet lovers, create a space, where our love is for animals, and that just automatically creates a supportive community.
Oh, that's great.
Mm.
Thank you for your answer. So my next question from you: how do you balance your adventurous spirit with your online content creation?
Well, it kind of goes together. I mean, I go on adventurous journeys, like kayaking or hiking through the woods, and it just automatically gives me content. So I always have my phone with me so I can be taking videos or pictures, and I share everything with my audience. So it's just kind of there. I don't have to really come up with content. I just live my life every day, and content just is there. And so I feel like that is sharing my authentic self. Mhm.
Amazing answer, and thank you for your answer. So my next question from you: can you share some tips on integrating natural elements into everyday life?
Sure. Just acknowledging the beauty and the serenity of nature offers. Simple practices like decorating with plants, growing your own food, using natural sunlight. Or I love to practice meditation outdoors up through my trails. It's so quiet and peaceful, and I feel like I can connect with nature that way.
Okay, thank you for your answer. So my next question from you: what motivated you to focus on wellness aspects such as mind, body, and soul?
Um, being sick for as long as I was in chronic pain for like 30 years. And so when I found something that helped me get out of pain and it was a natural alternative, that right there is motivation for anybody, recognizing the interconnection between mind, body, and soul is huge, because if one is out of balance, it throws everything off. So you got to have a perfect balance for all three to truly, you know, have complete wellness. So, and we can think ourselves sick if our minds are all about disease and sickness and pain. That's exactly what we are creating. So we have to be careful where our thoughts go. And the mind, body, and soul, that is all one in very delicate piece of machine. They all have to go together. So that's huge.
Amazing answer. So my next question from you: how do you stay authentic in your content creation journey?
Um, well, as I said before, it's easy to be authentic when you just, are taking pictures or doing videos of your everyday life. So that keeps me authentic and sharing my genuine experiences. Uh, Reflecting on my journey, embracing vulnerability, being humble. I don't know everything. I'm learning as I go. This is all a journey. And I believe being vulnerable also enhances my authenticity. So,
Okay, thank you for your answer. So my next question from you: can you tell us about a particularly memorable adventure you have had recently?
let's see. Probably two kayak trips ago, we started out at the beginning of a river, this big dam where the beginning of the Namakagon River starts. It was myself and my husband and a girlfriend. We all went kayaking. We were going to do the entire river all the way down to my area, which typically would take about 2.5 hours, 3 hours at the most. Well, as soon as we got an hour into our trip, the river, the water dropped very, very low, and we had boulders like this massively all the way across the river, and we had to fight getting over these boulders. You could not get out of your kayak and walk through the woods. We spent 5.5 hours fighting the boulders, trying to get up and over them to just get through the river. It was crazy. I mean, it was very, very dangerous. I can't believe that we did it, but we know better now. We know that the time of the year that we went, the river is always at the lowest, and we did not know that. So that was a huge lesson for us. It was
Okay,
quite an experience, yeah.
okay. So what did you learn this trip?
Pardon me? Where did I learn what?
Yes, what did you learn this
What did
trip?
I learn? Definitely check things out before you go on such a trip like that. I mean, just talking to the people in the area, if we would have just talked and went and looked before we actually did it, we would have realized. So definitely check out whatever you're doing first before you just put it in your head you're going to go do it. You need to check things out, especially in the terrain like we have here. I mean, all the wild animals, and it could have turned out quite differently. It could have turned out a lot differently. So we're very fortunate.
Okay, thank you for your answer. So my next question from you: how do you engage your audience while sharing fun tips?
Um, uh, there's Q&As, having live, going live, and see, I'm a little bit confused. I feel like I almost should be interviewing you because you have quite a presence online, and you have been sharing, reels with me. That was part of the interview, and you were the only one that has really followed through with that. So I just want to thank you because you are very, very good at what you do. I think you have a bright, amazing future ahead of you. This is a struggle for me because, well, I'm just giving excuses, but I did not grow up with technology, not like you and all of the children and adults that have been interviewing me. You guys, you just have an advantage because you have always known this technology. So it's easy for you to incorporate, right? Very difficult for somebody that did not grow up. I mean, I didn't even start with technology like this until, I had an online presence. So I think sharing with my audience all of my struggles with the technology also keeps me authentic. And I think it's also engaging because there are many, many people just like me that struggle in this area. So if I'm humble and I tell them all of my struggles and show them how I overcame, then I think that keeps my audience following me because I'm not pretending to know everything. I'm not being somebody that I'm not. Does that make sense?
Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate you. You make a very amazing videos, and also I edit your video. I feel very amazing, and also my practice is going on daily routine. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, you bet. You bet. I think you're amazing.
Thank you.
Hmm.
So my next question from you: what challenges have you faced in building your online presence, and how did you overcome them?
Well, as I just said, I just kind of mentioned what my challenges have been, and that is the technical side of it, learning how to use all this software. I I always feel like if I am live in front of you, that is being authentic, and I don't have to act or pretend like I know something that I don't. I'm sharing my shortcomings with my audience in hopes that that helps them. I have not overcome them yet. I have not. So people like yourself, that's where I mean, we're going to have a session outside of this interview, you and I, and you're going to show me a few tips and tricks, and that is huge for me. That is absolutely huge. I would rather have somebody show me hands on rather than just telling me or giving me the content for my reels. Do you know what I mean? I would much rather have hands on it and learn so that I can go from there. Because if I just count on people giving me stuff to use for content, I learn nothing. I need to learn. I want to know exactly what I'm doing. So I have not overcome many challenges yet, but I will. I will.
Thank you for your answer. So my next question from you: can you share some insights into your creative process?
It's inspired by just my daily life. You know, nature, and my interactions with it. I brainstorm ideas. It's funny. I have so many ideas, and then I start thinking about it and I stop myself. So overthinking is an issue. I think we need to go with our gut and just, you know, go with your first instinct. And you know what? If it doesn't work out, you're learning from that experience. So we can't be afraid to show our true selves, because you'd be amazed what that brings out, and other people do appreciate that honesty, I believe.
Thank you for your answer.
Mhm.
So, my next question from you: how do you maintain a positive outlook when facing obstacles?
Facing obstacles, many, many. I rely on my resilience and perspective, that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. If something is not easy, welcome that as part of your journey and learning experience. Because if something is difficult, that means you're either going down the wrong path, or you are about to have another spurt of growth. You're going to grow regardless. So, keeping a positive outlook, just my daily routine. My daily routine when I get up in the morning is non-negotiable. I do it every morning. I pray, I show my gratitude, I meditate, and then I do something for inspiration, whatever inspires me. And that's usually my mentor. So I will watch his YouTube videos and just get fired up. He fires me up. So that keeps a positive outlook. When I talk to people, a lot of people will talk to me about their problems, just life hassles. And you got to meet people where they are at and try to give them a sense of perspective. It's all how you look at things. You know, you can look at things like everything is always happening to me, instead of looking at life like everything is happening for me. There is a reason for everything. And no two people are on the same path. We are all going to be at different levels. So I think it's very important to meet people where they are. And I have no problem with my morning routine staying positive all day. But it's like a listening to other people's problems. It's like you got like garbage in, garbage out. You got to just get rid of it. You know what I mean? Because if people take it out of you, then I can't be that inspiration for them. So I always got to empty my garbage truck and then fill my cup again. So it's you get used to doing that. It's pretty easy to stay upbeat and motivated, and hopefully inspire others to do the same.
Yes. Thank you for your answer. So my next question from you: what role do your fur babies play in your life and content creation?
My fur babies, they're my companions. I just love them. They're goofy. They they're antidotes. I mean, I have these two little kittens, right? And one is just a tiny, tiny little thing. And we have apple trees and we have deer in our yard all the time. So my little one, Wilma, will go run and climb a tree and she'll hide there. And then she'll jump out in front of deer and scare them. It's just hilarious. I mean, she's so tiny, she couldn't harm a fly, but she's the bravest little kitten that I have ever seen. She will literally jump down out of the tree right in front of a deer, and all they have to do is put their foot down and she would be no more. They could kill her that quickly, but it doesn't frighten her. She just, so I don't know, just living in the moment, and they are my companions. So they're automatically creating content for me, you know.
Okay, thank you for your answer. So my next question from you: how do you incorporate sustainability into your adventures and daily routine?
um, Sustainability is a core value, and that influences how I plan adventures and daily routines. I focus on minimal impact practices, ethical choices, and sharing tips on sustainable living, right? Aiming to inspire actionable change within my community, just staying green, you know, um, appreciating all the elements and the nature around me. You could become one with nature for sure. So I think that's sustainability right there. Growing your own food, going on nature hikes, just being one with nature is huge.
Thank you for your answer. So my next question from you: what are some of your favorite natural remedies or wellness practices?
Uh, my hikes, that's a big part. Meditation, I absolutely love going to the top of my hill where, I'm just at one with nature and I will meditate. I will take off my shoes and so my feet are on the earth, and that makes me feel like I am one with Mother Nature. Um, and I think it also incorporates healthy healing, having your mind in the right place. And yoga is also wonderful. So, and those practices offer a holistic approach to wellness. You know what I mean? Aligning your mind, body, and soul, those three things.
Yes, I also do the yoga and meditation.
Yes, it's those are fabulous. So
Okay,
keeps
so
us older. The people with the older bones, it keeps us more flexible.
yes. So my next question from you: can you share a time when you learned something new through your adventures?
um, just a mixture of nature, travel, conversations, and listening to stories of others. Staying curious and open to new experience, that fuels my creativity, and it helps me bring engaging content to my audience. So just, I don't have to really look for inspiration. You live life, and life inspires you.
Thank you for your answer. So my last question from you: what are your goals and aspirations for the future of your online presence?
Well, helping people align with wellness, mind, body, and soul. That is a huge goal. And opening a rescue farm here. That is my main goal right now. I have finally gotten YouTube monetized. So my channel is monetized now. So any monies that come from monetizing my channel is going directly into my rescue farm. I want to have that open within a year. So that is my main goal right now, and hopefully just inspire others to know that they can do anything. It doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter how young you are. The evolution of technology right now is so big. This is the time. when millionaires are made. There are so many opportunities out there. I have missed the boat in the 90s, in the 2000s. I mean, you know what I mean? There in hindsight you can see missed opportunities. So having an open mind and moving forward, there are always opportunities if you open your mind to it. And just be open to learn new things. Don't be so afraid of it. That's huge for me, especially in technology. So,
Okay, amazing. Lastly, I invite you my school when you come in Pakistan. Visit our school, Rehan School,
I,
Korangi campus.
yes, that would be amazing. I have never been out of the US. So to make a trip like that would be definitely a life goal for me. I would love to travel someday. And what about you? Have you ever traveled away from Pakistan?
Yes.
Where have you been outside of your country?
No, no. I have been out of city, not out of country.
Okay, see, same as me. I have not been out of my country. So I would love to do that someday. Pakistan, I would absolutely love to go and meet Rihan. Rihan also is invited to come here, and he knows that. I shared a video recently with him that I did showing our farm and my plans for it. So I hope that he does come and visit me. And I would love to come there and learn your culture, just the differences. I find that fascinating.
Okay, I will wait for you. I will wait you when you
Mhm.
come in Pakistan. So please tell me in messenger.
I I
Okay.
absolutely will. Yes, yes, yes. I want to ask you, um, where did you get all of your knowledge? Is it all from the school that you are in right now with Rihan?
Through Rehan, sorry, Rehan Allahwala.
My phone's going off. Sorry, I won't answer it. Actually, we got started just a little bit late. So I think we have to wrap this up because I do have another interview in just like 5 minutes. So I think
Okay,
we
okay.
have to end this. I'm so sorry, but yeah. So is there
Okay.
anything else that you want to know immediately,
Our
or are you
interview is last 25 minutes.
yeah. That's okay. I
Yes.
I mean, that's all the time we have for us. So,
Yes.
yeah, we can always do another one at a different time. You and I are
Yes,
going to
we,
meet anyway, and you're going to show me a couple of things. So I will contact you after my next interview, and hopefully we can get together then. Does that sound good?
okay. We
Yeah.
schedule the our video show. Like you asked me how to
Hmm.
create, how to edit video. So we
Yes.
schedule the yes.
Yes, you are very good at what you do. I
Thank you.
love the content that you are creating. And I checked out your Facebook page. Yeah, you are so many different creative things. I can see your mind just going 1,000 miles an
Thank
hour. I
you.
think that is so interesting. So I look forward to learning from you.
Thank you so much.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You have a wonderful day.
Okay, bye bye.
Okay. Bye bye.